welcome back to Kyle's Hook. Fishing the jetty today. Hopefully fishing, my main goal is to hook up on some flounder, maybe a few mangroves. There's been a few flounder caught. I know they're offshore right now, moving in, and up north they've been getting some nice doormats, so hopefully they're making their way back here. You can see this bait, school bait right here, big old bait mullet pod. Hopefully we hook up. Today I'm going to be fishing with my Shimano 20 pound Power Pro. It's a Saharos 4000 30 pound mono with a number 3 bait hook with a loop knot with a number 2 split shot. I like doing a split shot about 4 to 5 inches up. I don't like a lot of weight when I'm fishing for flounder. Just enough to keep them on the bottom where you can feel it, hit the bottom and drag the bottom. That's mainly what you want to do when you're fishing for flounder, is drag the bottom a little bit, reel, drag the bottom a little bit. Also snagged me some nice finger mullet is what I'm going to be using for bait today. Hopefully it does the job. We'll see what happens. Enjoy and stay hooked. First cast, got a lively finger mullet on with a 3/0 live bait hook with a number 2 split shot, 30 pound leader. First cast. Real low tide right now. Missed the tide. I like hitting it when it falls out to the ocean. Let it hit the bottom. Wind's blowing a little bit. I don't like that. Drag is good. A lot of mullet pods out here right now, moving through. All right. Current's moving fast. Try the other direction. Let it sink. You want to hit the bottom when you're fishing for these flounder. Slowly retrieve it, almost like a jig on the bottom. Wish it wasn't so windy though. It's a nice day out. Just got through dumping rain for like an hour. Had to wait it out a little bit. Then I had to catch my mullet, which wasn't too bad. You just slowly jig it on the bottom and you'll feel and grab it. A lot of people, when they feel that, they want to set the hook. A flounder, it's a flatfish and their mouth is sideways, so they got to mouth it. They got to get it, they'll hit it and then they got to move it around in their mouth so they could, get it in their mouth, head first, majority of the time. Once they hit it, you open your bail. See that? You open your bail, let them run. I like to let them run for however long, then they'll stop because they're mouthing it again. And that second run, I'll let them run a little bit. That's when I'll set my hook. That's why I love flounder fishing. It's a little bit trickier. And they're also good eating. It's muggy out right now. Woo. See what happens here. There's a sea turtle. I don't know if y'all can see it. Little baby sea turtle. A lot of little baby sea turtles here at our Port Canaveral. Oh, he's about to come up. Get some air. There he is. See him? Going down. Sometimes they'll hit your mullet too. Pretty crazy. You never thought a sea turtle would eat a live bait. But, you know, they gotta eat too. Alright, cast number 3. You want to kind of fan out. You don't want to keep throwing in the same spot. You want to fan out your cast. You know, find out where they're at. Usually when there's one, there's more than one. They kind of group together. They're an ambusher. That's why you like dragging across the bottom. And you know, you drag it by them and they'll see it and they can't resist it most of the time if they're feeding. They're gonna hit it. I like using bucktails too, jigs. To tip it with like a gulp or something like that, or a cut fillet of mullet or a ribbon fish or something stinky, just to give it that flash and smell. That's another thing, you get snagged a lot. Yeah, that's the only thing about dragging it across the bottom with rocks. Yep, broke off. Tying up, doing a loop knot. Gives the live bait a little more action. Number 3 mustad live bait hook. You just make you a loop like you're tying a knot, go through the loop, come back through, go around 3 times, wet it, go back through that loop, grab it, and then pull, and there you go, you got your loop knot. Cut off the tag. I got my number 2 split shot. I like going up about 3 to 4 inches, like I was saying earlier. I like using these to try to keep that bait, that live bait, on the bottom. You don't want to use a lot of weight. Some people use, you know, a sliding weight, a fish finder rig, but I like doing it like this. You know, 30-pound mono, you know, live bait hook, and we're ready to go. Again, I like hooking mine in the soft part and then the hard part of the head. Sometimes I'll hook them in the eyes. These mullet, they're getting slammed. There's a lot of bait running around and a lot of predator fish. A lot of the bait that I caught got all these teeth marks on them. Pretty cool though. So hopefully it gives me luck. All right, we're gonna try this. Hopefully I don't get snagged again. If so, I'm gonna move over a little bit, let it sink. I don't know if y'all can see that school of bait right there. It's probably about 1,000 mullet, finger mullet cruising. know, a lot of people been getting a lot of doormat sized flounders north of us, Jacksonville area. Hopefully they're moving this way. I know they're getting them offshore. Usually they'll be offshore, fatten up a little bit, and they'll come inside of our port, and that's when we'll start getting them inside. So usually it's this time of the year that we start getting them. Last year I annihilated. I did really good. Hopefully it's like that this time of the year as well. Another big bait school moving through. Thousands of finger mullet. Eventually one day I would love to do that. Have a jet ski, set it up for fishing. That's just the ultimate. I've seen these guys go out before. They're definitely friends, and I actually think they have their own YouTube channel as well. See, they're heading out to the mouth. It's probably like the third or fourth time I've seen these guys go out. So they're obviously catching probably some nice big redfish, probably some flounder, big snook. That's definitely the way to go right there on that jet ski, set up for fishing. Can't get no better than that. We got a boat leaving. That's the party boat, the Mardi Gras. About to set sail. I think I'm getting a bite. See, it's moving, running. You know, sometimes those mana strip, they'll do the same thing. So that could be a mana strip as well. Sometimes I'll pull on it. See, I think he took me into a rock. That's a mana shrimp all the way. He pulled me right into a rock. Yep. See, I'm slowly pulling them out. Yep, he pulled me into a rock. Then he let go. Mana shrimp. They'll hit just like a flounder. Just like a flounder. But they'll pull you right into a rock. Got me. Snagged me a little silver spoon, heavy jig action. I'll clean that up and bring it home. You never know. Blues like that, mackerel, a lot of, you know, predator fish. Cool little snag though, better than losing my rig on a rock. I pulled it, got me something. One thing I want to bring up as well, you know, you spend time catching all your bait, and you know, you want it lively. You know, when you catch mullet at first and you put them in your bucket, they tend to poop a lot and excrete and urine and whatever they do, because they're all scared and they're trapped. You know, you want to get them some fresh water every now and then. Even though you have a bubbler, you know, fresh water is good. You know, you spend all that time catching your bait, you want them lively. You know, I definitely lost probably about a half dozen or so, maybe a dozen and a half. You know, you want to keep them lively. So, you know, you see here's a dead one. You don't want to keep all these dead mullet in there. No, I'm just feeding them to the birds. They like it. Another dead one. Plus they're all beat up, so you know, these mullet been hammered. So I'll go through and get out all my dead ones. Turn my bubblers off. See, I got a few dead ones in here. I've been pulling them out as I go. You definitely don't want no dead bait in your live well. I can always catch more, but you know, why do that? You know, you spend the time to do that, and just spend the time to keeping them alive as well. Another dead one. I've been losing quite a few. Like I said, they've been hammered. Almost every one of these got teeth marks on them. but I'll just pour fresh water in there. Try to lively them up a little bit more, so I ain't got to cast net again. I don't want to catch bait, I want to catch fish to bring home to the table. But you know, that's just, I just wanted to mention that. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but just something I like to do. Now they're all nice and lively again. Too much luck. I moved to a little bit bigger bait. Look at this tail, all chewed up from getting hammered by these predator fish out here. I'm not having no luck. I just think the water's a little too dirty, and maybe a little bit too much bait fish right now. They're probably all fat and happy, not eating. We got a sea turtle down there again, but trying. Might move spots in here. Oh, look at, just something just blew up right there. Let's see how this goes. I got a nice big juicy mullet on here. He's lively. Look at my rod tip. Might hook up on a snook or something. Hopefully don't get snagged. See how this goes. I think I might just leave it out there instead of dragging the bottom, because I seem to get snagged a lot. A lot of line that's broken off in here right now. Just a lot of trash. So if we hook up, I'll get back on. That out there, but there's a crazy looking rainbow. Crazy low, almost like the Ouroboros almost. Real low. It's not even like a rainbow. Pretty cool. Got a guy going out in his little skiff. All right, guys. Hopefully we hook up something. Well, that's the pilot boat. That's the boat that goes out before the cruise boats to make sure everything's safe and whatnot. Get all the other boats out. Got a helicopter flying above that does tours. Where are you at? There it is. They do tours out here. You get the awesome view. And you got the sheriff that comes out along with the boat every time that happens. They got to make sure it's safe for the cruise line to come out, get people out of the way, fisher boaters, you know, make sure everything's safe. And here comes the Mardi Gras. That's the party boat. If you want to party, go to the Caribbeans, that's the boat you want to go on. Everybody calls that the party boat, that's why it's called the Mardi Gras. A lot of live music, a lot of DJs. You can hear them. Everybody's screaming. Yeah, they're gonna have a blast. On vacation. Up in here. Lose my mind. R.I.P. to DMX. Just saying. Phenomenal rapper. The Angler's Envy. Well known charter boat out here. They tear it up. Sweet boat right there. Pretty sure they caught something. Went on last weekend, Canaveral Princess, they're coming in. I hope they did better than we did. Finishing up session 2. The boat seems a little more full. That boat seems to do pretty good. Pretty sure they caught some fish. Also heard the food was a little bit better. Alright, we're on. We're on. Alright, got what we came for. Nice little flatty. Got it, guys. Keeper. All right, let's measure them. We accomplished what we came out for. Nice 16.5 inch, almost 17 inch flounder going in the box. All that hard work's paying off. This again, caught a nice little 16.5, 17 inch flounder. Got what we came for, but I want a doormat. Let's try this again. They're hugging this rock line right here, as you can see, like I was saying before. They like this rock line. And they'll just hang out right here. See if we can get another one. Hopefully 20 inch plus. That's just a little sandwich one I got there. I want a Mac Daddy. And he actually nailed it. That Disney boat just came through. It's making this water move a little fast. Should have waited. I think we're getting a bite. See him running? Hopefully it's not a crab. See, that's what I'm talking about. Crab. Oh, I think it's time to go. Pulling them out. Yep, that's it. One and done. I just wanted to grab a few more. That's all I need. Getting late, sun's about to go down. There's a couple more spots that I want to try. I got that one, so let's see how it goes. Some water. Make sure I don't bust my butt. All right, the stork's wanting some. Watch this, he'll love this. Ready, buddy? Oh, so you almost caught it. Haha. All right, I'm calling it. Been out here for about 4 or 5 hours. I got my one flounder, about 16.5, 17 inches. I didn't catch my doormat. I know they're starting to move in here. It's a little early in the season still. I know they're still up north and offshore a little bit, but I succeeded. I caught a flounder. We're gonna fillet this little flounder I got today. At least I got one. I didn't get skunked. These fish have very wide mouths. As you can see, their bottom, they sit on the bottom. And as I was saying before, when I was fishing, you know, they eat and they gotta mouth these mullets. So when they're eating, they gotta open these mouths. And for this small of a flounder, look how big that mouth is. That's a pretty big mouth. Their eyes on the side of their head. They're camouflaged with the brown. And then you got the white bottom. Sometimes you'll get the multicolors, which is kind of cool. I've never caught one of those. But for a small fish like that, that's a predator fish. He could eat probably a mullet that's pretty much half his size. Got the canines. And that's why you got to let these fish eat when you're fishing for them. You can't just hook them right away because they're flat. They mouth it. They're sitting there trying to move that fish around, that bait fish that you're fishing with, or jig. Jigs sometimes they'll just hit harder, but live bait fish, they mouth it around. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning this. You can see the outline here, guts here. I'm gonna go for this. So I know this ain't the proper knife, but this is my sharpest knife that I have, and we're just gonna go for it. So cut it here. Turn the knife up. We're going to follow that meat line. As you can see, there's all the gut section. And move it around. Miss all that gut. Come around. Just start outlining it. You don't want to go in too deep. You just want to outline the outside of the back and get it around. Get your knife off. Come through. Lift up. Lift up. We're going to ride that rack. Ride that backbone. You want to hear that sound. Like I said, this isn't the best knife. I have sushi knives, but I really don't want to use it on this. Once you get to that spine, tilt your knife a little bit. Ride it along. Ride them bones. Have your knife tilted a little bit. Come through the tail, go up. Hold it, press down, just pull as you go. There you go. Nice little flounder fillet. Make a nice little sandwich right there. Alright, gonna flip it. The stomach, bottom area, usually you don't have a lot of meat on it. Come up towards the head, so you get all that head meat. Come down, tilt and feel that gut line. You can feel where it is. Just follow it. Basically the same thing. Gonna outline it. The bottom's always harder on flounder, to me at least. You just want to follow that line. You don't want to go too far in. Just etch it. Very difficult. Little flounder are not easy to clean. They got messed up. Left. You always want to fold that meat up. It helps you a lot more. I'm going to cut through that backbone, that spine, went through it. Saying the stomach, the flat part of it's always harder. We're on the spine, tilt the knife. Hey Louie, you want some fish? You trying to get some fish? That's our beautiful cat Lilo. She's so gorgeous.
She definitely wants some. I'm gonna have to see if you can give her a little piece, a little scrap.
I usually would not clean fish in our house, but it's so late and I'm not standing out with mosquitoes. So we will definitely be cleaning our stove a lot more better after this. Like I said, you don't get much meat on the bottom of these smaller group or flounder. Not much meat to them. And that's what you get pretty much on a 17-inch flounder. Not much meat on the bottom, but it makes it. I think I did too bad. You can see through it. that's that. How to clean a flounder. You want it? Like that? Oh, you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Yummies.
Wait,
This is sushi. This is our kitty cat Sushi. What's funny is her name is Sushi, and I don't even think she likes. Oh,
No.
yeah, she does. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Prepping for our flounder fish tacos that I caught today. We got a scallion, a green onion. Got a purple onion. We got a Haas avocado. We have some small tomatoes. I don't know what those are called. We got some cabbage and some dried cilantro. You know, it is what it is. I don't like using dried cilantro, but it was easy. Got some salt, pepper, some baya, which we always use. We'll start cutting up these scallions real quick. Using my sushi knife this time. We're going to marinate this in this lime juice and get it all nice and juicy. And do our red onion. Decent sized chunks, not too small. Do our tomatoes. Actually going to get the juice out of these, the seeds. I'm going to go over to the sink. You don't want none of those seeds in there, that juice. You just want the skin. Get our bowl. Cut up our lime. Squeeze our lime juice in there. I'm using my thumbs too. All up in there. Get our dried cilantro. Usually don't use dried cilantro, but it's easy. Not be too easy to open though. There we go. It's just convenient. Cilantro goes bad very quick. Enough. Get our sea salt. A little bit of sea salt, not much. Get our Badea black crushed pepper. Not much. Mix it up. Beautiful colors. Great on fish tacos. Excellent. Put the top on it. Shake it up a little bit. Put in the fridge for about 20-30 minutes. Now we're gonna cut up our fresh cabbage for the crunch. Nice thin slices. Like that. Got our Haas avocado. Everybody loves Haas. Also love Florida avocados and Guatemalan ones, but Haas are definitely way to go. Cut in half. Peel open. This seed don't want to come out. Holy cow. Okay, we got the seed out. Cut slices. Who doesn't like avocado? Love avocado. One of my favorite fruit veggies. I think everybody loves avocado. Scoop. This is what we put it on, you know, after we fry the fish and the sauce that we just made. And that's that. We got our flounder fillets out. We're going to be using the Florida seafood key lime fish fry. This is absolutely amazing. It's a really good fry for your fish, light batter, not too heavy. Pour a little bit in here. In our little baggie. I'm actually going to add a little bit of kick to it. This is chili lime. Really good. Just add a little bit of kick, not too much. You want to overpower it. Just enough to get it a little. Here's our flounder fillets that we caught today. We're just going to make little fingers because we're making tacos. Just going to cut them in half. And then cut them down like this. Little fingers. It ain't gonna take long to cook whatsoever. This is the top of the flounder. A lot meatier. Had these in the fridge to just tighten up a little bit. Hopefully they all fit in this small little baggie here. It's not gonna be a heavy batter. It's gonna be a light batter. Got our deep fryer set at like 330, something like that. These are small fillets, they're gonna cook quick. Shake off the excess batter. Little flounder fingers. Perfect for tacos. I love my deep fryer. We actually just brought it back out of the works. It's been put up. little piece in here. Like I said, you always have excess flour. It's just the way it is. You always waste some. This ain't gonna take long at all. Not long at all. That's what you want right there. The oil's a little dark. We've cooked some fish in this the past few weeks. But, you know, it's fish oil. Flavor. Shake it up a little bit. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Done. Get your paper towel. Let the oil drip off. Kind of try to eat a little bit of healthy, but fried fish is delicious. Look how small they shrunk up. Little baby flounder. Gonna make some good tacos though. Yum yum. Alright guys, we're gonna prep these Florida flounder fish tacos, representing the Ripple Lip flounder shirt. Had to do it, sorry, sad to. Ripple Lip, love these t-shirts. But here we go. We got our tacos, or flounder. They shrinked up a little bit. Not too bad though. Put about 3 pieces on a piece. Show him, baby. He's beautiful. That's our oldest. Name's Tyler. We love cats. Obviously, as you can see.
Got 4 of them. Here's Miso, the newest addition. Our rescue kitty.
That's my wife, Carolyn, that's filming right now, doing this catch and cook. You can follow her on Funshine Travel Adventures. She's actually doing very well. Alright, we got our flounder on there. We're going to put our pico de gallo that we made earlier. Hopefully it's nice and marinated. Looks nice and yummies. Oh, it smells so good. Put a little bit on there. Alright, we got leftover pico de gallo. Now we got our cabbage and avocado. Put a little bit on there for some crunch. Avocado. I know my baby loves avocados, so probably gonna have to give her the whole freaking thing.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna do a little sriracha mayo. Lee, it's a Korean one. Actually very good. There's gonna be some big tacos for these little shells, but I'm actually gonna add some Hernandez Taqueria street sauce.
Roja, which is red.
Deliciousness is what it is. And a little more color. Let's take this spoon away. Looks delicious. Carolyn also made pasta, Caesar pasta, with cut up tomatoes, olives, green red onions. It's a Caesar, wet.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
It's got crushed croutons in it.
Crushed croutons, yes. Red onions. I love pasta salad. It's like one of my favorites. Along with fish tacos. Alright. Carolyn, you got the first bite? Alright, hooked up, fam. We finished our flounder fish tacos. For some reason, I forgot to hit record while I was filming Carolyn taste testing these flounder tacos. Let's see what Carolyn thought about these tacos.
You did an amazing job, babe. Those tacos were absolutely mouth-watering. A+ in my book.
Well, thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. Well, I hope y'all like this video, and I'm making plenty more videos coming up. Like and subscribe. Stay hooked. I'm calling it.